Hello, everyone, and welcome to season 4 of We Are Trying Our Best. My name is James Langan,
And I'm Braden Dyreson.
and on today's episode, we have a lot of exciting things planned, including some talk about graduation, some ways you can fill your time during the summer, and our pitch to host Saturday Night Live. So, Braden, why don't you start us off? Tell me a little something about this year's graduation and how it was in person as opposed to last year's.
Now, James, neither you nor I graduated this year, and I think it'll probably be 5 or 6 years before we, graduate.
Yeah, we're very behind on credits.
Yeah.
We spent
Well,
too much
yeah.
time
For
working
me,
on
it's
this
really about
podcast.
passing those credits, I think.
Oh, no, I don't even really I can't even manage it because I spent so much time dedicated to the pod that all my other priorities kind of fall away, and it's just me and you.
That's true. That's all I really focus on is this podcast. And man, if I got college credit for this, I would have a master's right now.
Yeah.
And we
Maybe
are
like a
trying our best.
PhD.
But back to graduation, that happened at Penn State a couple months ago, and it was in person this year, unlike last year, which was exciting, I'm sure. They did it at Beaver Stadium, which I'm sure must have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that you could you were only allowed 2 guests at graduation. Usually, you're allowed quite a few more,
Who would you
but
have
due to
brought?
limited space, so who would your 2 people, if you had to graduate this year, who were the 2 people that you would bring?
Let's see. I'd probably bring. Well, my parents don't like driving up to State College, so I don't really see a point in them coming. So I'd probably have them send my dog up in a crate or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I might take a shot and invite Zendaya and just see if she pulls up. That could be fun.
I think that would be a good bet. I know that she's a fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
We've gotten mail, but yeah, shoot your shot, man.
We've been trying to get the spoilers to Spider-Man 3, but she has not been willing to give them.
Yeah.
But we'll keep trying.
We're working on it, We're two, charming men. I'm sure we can get it out of her. Yeah. So you think the dog would count as one ticket? It would take up a whole seat,
Oh, my dog's pretty big. He's
Huge.
he's quite a sizable, chunky dog. See, the thing about graduation with Penn State is they separated it by college, but I really think it should just be random. I want to graduate with a chemical engineer next to me. I want to feel so inferior between the 2 people that I am graduating between, because I think that would motivate a lot of people.
See, I think the trick is, James, is just to feel inferior around whoever's around you.
Around everyone.
So even if they're in your same major, or even if they've achieved less than you, just still feel inferior. I mean, feeling inadequate has never caused anybody problems. So, I think that's my default setting.
Well, graduation's done. Who's gone is gone.
Yeah.
Good
Have
luck.
fun being unemployed.
Yeah. Have fun with that. But we'll move on from here. We're going to move into something a little more cheerful. And we're going to talk about some ways you can fill your time this summer if you don't have an internship like me and Braden.
Yeah. James and I's internship is actually this podcast.
Yes.
It's very lucrative, over thousands of applicants, in fact, but they could only pick 2.
Yep.
And somehow it ended up being James and I. We were just the best candidates for the job.
Mm-hmm. We beat out some tough competition.
Yeah. I know. There were people from Rhodes Scholars,
Yeah.
Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Stanford, MIT, all those
pre-med students, engineers,
pre-law students.
All of them.
The students who chain smoke outside of Willard, all of them, all competing for this internship, and we were the only ones who got it.
Gator boys, boys,
I am boys.
frat guys. We beat them all.
Yeah, the whole spectrum.
So that's why we're here. But not everyone could be as lucky as us.
Yeah.
To have this opportunity. So we're going to tell you how to spend your time. And Braden, why don't you start us off?
Yeah. If I had a nickel for everything I was doing this summer, I would have so many nickels. You don't even know. But one of the fun things I always enjoy doing during the summer is hitting up the water. It gets so hot and buggy here in Pennsylvania, and I'm sure in New York. You've got the Hudson and the East River to swim in. Down here, there are various lakes and rivers.
One of my favorite things to do in the summer is go to a water park.
Yeah, no, I can't find it.
And I think what's great about the water park is that the people who work there have the opportunity to work at such a fun place, yet hate their lives so much. Have you ever gone on a water slide, Braden?
I have gone on a water slide many times, James, and it's been quite a thrilling experience.
The people who run the water slides never give you a clear answer on if it's time to go down the slide or not. And they get angry no matter what you do. So I think that's just kind of like an initiation into summer. Like you have to get yelled at by one 15-year-old lifeguard.
Yeah, that's the trick.
So name one other thing you like to do during the summer to fill your time.
You know what I really enjoy during the summer, James?
What?
Is still doing school,
Yeah.
Penn State has a variety of summer classes. And so you could get just further stressed out on your time off. I think taking a break is really for losers. So I would recommend, taking some courses and just seeing if you can ruin that summer just like you've ruined the rest of the academic year.
Because you only have a few summers left, so you might as well just throw them away anyway.
Yeah.
But we'll stop trying to make people stressed and upset. But instead, we're going to put the pressure on Lauren Michaels.
Lauren, we know you're listening to this podcast. You're an avid fan.
If you don't know, Lauren Michaels, he basically runs Saturday Night Live. And all we're going to say is that we feel it was a bit of an oversight to choose Keegan-Michael Key as Penn State's representative hosting Saturday Night Live over Braden and myself.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if a duo has ever hosted, but there's no like the present, as Napoleon said.
Exactly. I think we could really be, the thing that SNL needs right now. To really get the boost in ratings. And as the lead comic minds of the Pennsylvania State University, I just feel insulted, and I feel like, America lost out on choosing Keegan-Michael Key to host instead of us.
Don't get me wrong. Keegan-Michael Key, he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
We are.
Yeah, but we're just so much better.
I think there was a clear choice.
Yeah. I mean, they had Elon Musk on.
Yeah.
How could they not have us?
We like Keegan-Michael Key. He's been around for so long, and SNL just got him on. So me and you, we're kind of the new kids on the block. So I guess we have to wait a couple of years to earn that. But I don't really see the point. I think that's why SNL's views are dropping, because they're not moving with the times.
We know after every Saturday night, 3 a.m. after the show, Twitter just fills up with responses about, tweets about SNL. And always what I see is hashtag let James and Braden host. That's mostly what people are talking about. No longer about the sketches, no longer even complaining, SNL isn't as good as it's supposed to be. They're like, the only way I will watch SNL is if James and Braden are on.
I just want to join the rank of Staten Island greats to appear on Saturday Night Live. From Pete Davidson to Colin Jost to me, that's quite the trio. I don't know if any Alexandria, PA natives have ever been on.
Too many to count,
But
too many.
But if you're the first, that's still pretty special.
Yeah. Well, I'm a special boy,
Yeah.
So I think I'll be the first of many. Alexandria.
You're gonna lead the charge.
I am, yeah. Just you wait. SNL is gonna be flooded with Central Pennsylvania.
They're gonna start calling it Alexandria the Great because it's just gonna breed comedy out the wazoo.
Oh yeah, the comic central of the world. And then in 20 years, Lauren Michael will be 110, walking around the studios with his walker, and I think he'll be like, we really have to spice up SNL. So I think they might move it out here to Central Pennsylvania because that's where all the comedy is coming from.
New York is dead anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And soon it'll be, live from Alexandria, PA. It's Saturday night.
Yeah. That would, you know what? That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, that would be a thrill.
But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up today. I'm pretty sure Braden's dad needs to Zoom someone pretty soon.
Yeah.
So he'll have to give up his computer. But thank you everyone for tuning in, and we look forward to more fun on season 4 of We Are Trying Our Best.